And I'm very excited for your final comedian tonight. Let's give it up for Charlie Wade!
Yeah, hey, what's up? Okay, yeah, I get it. I shouldn't go after Moo. That's fine. I'm gonna. He said he gives his wife diabetes through ginger ale. I don't have any joke funnier than that. That's fine. But I will say this before I do my act. I am selling merch after the show. I did all the art on the walls. I did this one. I call it rock on a wall. One time I was just looking at rocks. I was like, they're always on the ground. What if they were? What if you put rocks on a wall? I don't know. I'm pretty deep. You can stare afterwards and pay me $25,000 for this. I don't know. Cool. I was Googling freak shows the other day. I like to Google stuff. I was Googling freak shows. I'm looking up Google images of freak shows. I saw this Google image from a freak show from the 1920s, and it said, like, come see the tattooed man. And that just made me think how low of a bar it was to be a freak in, like, 1923, right? All you needed was tattoos. That just made me think, like nowadays, like, I don't have any tattoos. I kind of feel like I'm a freak. It made me think, like, what would a modern day freak show look like? It'd be like, come see the non-tattooed man. Come awe the monogamous couple. Come be amazed by the 100% straight girl. This girl, she doesn't even kiss other girls when she's drunk. In 2025, she's a freak. Put her in a cage. Throw peanuts at her. I don't know. That's what they did. I think. I don't know. I just looked at Google image searches. Is anyone else? Who here is delusional? Who here? Yes. Yes. I knew the artist was in the crowd. No, I'm very delusional. I'm delusional, but I'll like catch myself being delusional. I don't know if anyone has this. Like sometimes I'll have real, genuine thoughts that like I think are normal, and then like a minute later I'll be like, "That's crazy. Why did I think that?" Like this is a good example. Like the other day I was at the Popeyes drive-thru. I got like a chicken sandwich. They're like, "What do you want as a side?" I was like, "Oh, I'll get coleslaw." And this is the real thought I had driving away. I was like, I'm being healthy today. Instead of fries, I got a bowl of mayonnaise. I'm a real health guru. This is another delusional thing I did. It's kind of fucked up, but it's true. It's true, so that makes it okay. And I was taking the trash out behind my apartment. I was taking the trash out. I put the trash in the trash can, but when I go out to the alleyway where all the trash cans are, there's like a homeless guy going through my trash. So it's a little awkward. We make eye contact. We just kind of stare at each other for a second. We don't say anything. I put the trash in the trash can, say nothing. I just walk back to my apartment. And this is the real crazy delusional thought I had to myself. I went, that's my good deed for the day. I just gave that guy more of what he loves. Trash. I have an outdated Greek yogurt I threw away. He's going to love that. That's... hell yeah. I have a dog. Give it up for dogs. Come on. Sorry, that's cheap. That's cheap. That's... Boo dogs, boo them. That's no. My dog's, he does a lot of weird things. Like one thing he likes to do, sometimes he'll sit and he'll have a boner, and he just stares at me and he starts crying. My dog just gets like a full erection and will look at me and be like, oh. Pretty funny already, but this is another thing. A lot of times I like to imagine my dog is like a man. And then it makes me wonder, like, has a man ever tried that to get laid? Just walk into a room with your dick out, full erection, just being like, please, please, suck my dick. A bee flew in there. A bee flew in my pee hole. Suck it out, please. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, a bee flew in my dog. No, I don't. Stupid. I lost a friendship one time over the Saw movies. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these Saw movies, right? You got like Saw 4. I can't think of another example. It's a whole series of movies, but like my friend, we were like watching that on TV one time, and my friend was like, "Yeah, those Saw movies, they don't scare me because like that would never happen to me." And I was like, "Well, it probably wouldn't happen to you." He's like, "No, it would never happen to me." I'm like, "Okay, this isn't a fucking werewolf movie, okay? People get kidnapped and tortured and killed, so it's unlikely, but it could happen to you." And he's just like, "No, I will never be kidnapped. I will never have a Saw movie happen to me." And that just pissed me off, and I had to prove a point. So I chloroformed him. He woke up in a dirty bathroom. There's a TV screen with a puppet on it. It was like, "There's a Rubik's Cube up your ass. You have 30 minutes to solve it or it explodes." Yeah, that ruined the friendship. He solved the puzzle. He fixed the Rubik's Cube, but he was just pissed at me. What do you guys think about this? I'm thinking about, I want to go to a cake shop. I'm thinking of going to a cake store and ordering a cake that says, "Congratulations on the cake." I just want to just write my name. I'm giving it to myself. I just want to congratulate. I don't know, just something I'm working on. It's not a joke, but a plan. When I was in first grade, there was a rumor. There was a rumor in first grade that the gym teacher was sexy. Some of you guys are like, "How is that a rumor?" It's a rumor because me and about 7 or 8 6-year-old boys would whisper at each other's ear, "Mr. Smith is sexy." So that's why it's a rumor. I started the rumor. I started the rumor because I didn't know what the word sexy meant, and my favorite song when I was a kid was "I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt." And you never listened to this song. It's sung by these strong, bald guys, so I thought sexy just meant you were strong and bald. And that's what my gym teacher was, a strong, bald guy. So in retrospect, I think what the actual rumor was I told a kid, "Mr. Smith is sexy," and then he told everyone else, "Charlie thinks Mr. Smith is sexy." I'm 6, I don't get it, but people are laughing. I'm like, I'm crushing. This is so funny. I told my parents, I was like, "Mr. Smith is sexy." They're like, "Did he tell you that?" "What?" I'm like, "No, he's so strong." I just noticed how strong and bold he was. No, kids are stupid like that. I don't know if you ever talk to them. Kids are stupid, especially me. This is another stupid thing I did as a kid. One time, when I was a kid, my mom was pregnant with my little sister, and I asked my mom, I was like, "Mom, what color is the baby gonna be?" She's like, "What are you talking about? We're white, the baby's gonna be white?" But like, when I was a kid, I had a next door neighbor, my friend, his name was Nick. He was black, but he was adopted, so he had white parents. I didn't know what adoption was. My mom didn't want to explain it to me because of the sexy incident. And so instead of explaining adoption, I was just like, "Well, he has white parents, he's black, what's up with that?" My mom was just like, "Oh, that's a great point, Charlie. We're just going to have to wait and see." And then the problem with that is then every time like a family friend or aunt or uncle would come over, they'd be like, "Hey Charlie, are you excited for your new baby sister?" And I'd be like, "We don't know what color she'll be." We're waiting to find out. Dad said he's leaving if it's black, but that sounds racist. Because I was told sometimes they just come out like that. with divorced parents? Make some noise. Oh yeah, divorced. I did it. I didn't have divorced parents. Just like to point out the people in the crowd who did. Haha. My life's great. No, when I was a kid, I was jealous of kids with divorced parents. It always seemed so cool, right? Like, it just seemed like they could do whatever they wanted. Because I had very strict parents, right? Like, when I was a kid, like, we couldn't curse. If you ever cursed, you had to put soap in our mouths. I feel like that's fairly common, but the thing is most of the time when people talk about having to put soap in their mouths, it's like, it would be like a bar of soap. And my family never had that. Whenever we cursed, my mom would just pump hand soap into a spoon. Just make us eat that. It'd either be hand soap or it'd be like a spoonful of like hot sauce. And that's a hard punishment to explain to anyone that isn't white. When I was bad, I had to eat your favorite food. Hot sauce. Sometimes I'd have to dance. It was bad. No, but when you're a kid, you find out about these like replacement curse words. Like instead of the real curse word, they'll use a different one, right? Like instead of fuck, people will say like freak or frick. So I learned about these replacement curse words, and I was just like, oh, nice. I can just use this. I say that instead of fuck. I won't get in trouble. Legally, my mom can't make me eat soap or hot sauce, right? But you find out the hard way. You use your replacement curse word. It's just like using the real curse word. Your mom knows that. You still get punished. Like, I'll give you an example. I came home from school one time. I was like, hey, Mom, there's a new girl at school, and I'd really like to freak her up the ass and come in her face. And it turned out it really didn't matter that I didn't say fuck. All right, I like it, but I used to have a roommate who would mail order condoms to the apartment. I thought that was a little weird, so I asked him one time. I was like, "Hey man, why are you like ordering condoms to the apartment?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm too embarrassed to buy condoms in person." That's weird to me because I'm very excited when I buy condoms. I want everyone in the store to know. I go into a CVS, I grab a pack of condoms, I hold it up, I go up to the cashier, I slam it on the counter, I'm talking to the cashier, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm doing with these, right? Because I like buying condoms because it's one of the few ways you can prove that you're having sex, right? The only better way to prove that you're having sex is buying Plan B. And I'm equally excited when I do that. I go into the same CVS, I get Plan B, I slam it on the counter, it's the same cashier, I'm like, hey, remember me? I bought the condoms yesterday. They were too big. They were too big. Now I need a girl to throw up a baby. I don't know how they work. I don't know how the pill works. I don't know. I want to buy a gun. That's Plan C. Get up in a sniper's nest. Some people don't like that joke, but let me clarify. I'm not shooting the woman. I'm shooting the baby's head as it comes out of her pussy. So it's not fucked up. That's all right. James told me, he was like, you're laxed, so you can do as much time as you want, which is the worst thing to tell a comic ever, but he did give me the light, so I am going to end it. I feel like you guys kind of like me, so I'm going to end it with this joke that it's kind of long, but I don't normally do it. I've only done it a few times. It's very fucked up. I'm going to say that first. It's probably the most fucked up joke I have. So I've only done it once or twice at open mic, so this is the first time I've done it on a real show. We'll see if it's funny. And it's based off a true story. So again, that makes it okay. I hate saying this because it makes me feel old, but like I hate talking to like a 20-year-old and like telling them like, Facebook used to be cool. Like, isn't that hard? It's hard. Like, no one believes you because it's like now Facebook is just your uncle posting AI stuff and being like, this is real. There was a giant man who made the pyramids. But there was a time, like in 2011, when I was 19, Facebook used to have just straight up porn on it, which is crazy. And I had a friend, I was like 19 in 2011, I was like, you know, a year out of high school. There's a guy I went to high school with. We were like close friends with him, but I'm friends on Facebook. And he would post porn on Facebook. He would share videos that would be like, I remember one time he shared a video that was from a page. The page was called, "If you don't like this, you're gay." The video was two girls kissing and jamming their tits together. And I'm sorry, but straight guys in the audience, we need to come to terms with this. Two girls having sex is actually gay, okay? I know it's counterintuitive. If there's two girls, it seems more straight, but no, it's... Women are actually, they're like negative numbers. It's, I don't know. But anyways, this guy would post awesome videos as a 19-year-old I love. At one time he posted a video, and then what he said above it was he went, "She nasty." All right, that's what he wrote. He wrote, "She nasty." This screenshot is a girl in a bikini. I'm like, okay, guess I'm gonna find out how nasty she is. This is where it gets fucked up. I hit play. I see this woman. She's on a farm. She's naked. You know, it's a close-up of her. She's in some sort of bucket. They start zooming out. There's something in her vagina. I'm like, what is that? What the fuck? What's in her pussy? They zoom out further. What was in her pussy was a donkey's penis. A donkey was having sex with a woman. And if you've never seen like bestiality before, first of all, I don't recommend it. But when you see it, it's so fucked up. Like, I couldn't comprehend it. I felt like I was in like an H.P. Lovecraft novel. I was like, my mind can't comprehend what I'm seeing. What the fuck is this? It made me want to name my cat something fucked up. Google H.P. Lovecraft's cat, if you don't get that joke. But it's really fucked up. But the thing that sticks with me the most, that pisses me off, is the fact that when this guy shared this video of bestiality, he wrote, "She nasty." That's a bit of an understatement, okay? I don't know, I would say something like, "She horrific." "She horrendous." "She against God." I don't know. Also, it's funny too, because that same guy who I'm like still friends with on Facebook, now he has like 3 kids, and he just posts about like picking up his daughter at soccer practice. I don't know, it's just funny. It's like this guy posted the donkey fucking a woman. Thank you for listening to that. I'll do one very quick one. I like to end it sometimes. I went to the doctor recently. The doctor told me I had syphilis. I said, "Oh my God, doctor, you're kidding me. Are you telling me I have to roll a rock up to the top of a mountain every day, only for it to roll back down, and I gotta start over and do that every day for the rest of my life?" He's like, "No, it's an STD. Put a condom on, stupid." All right, my name's Charlie Berg. Thank you very much.